Hi guys, welcome back. This is a reading for the sign of Virgos. Okay, Virgos, welcome back. I am still very cold. I just turned on the heater and my feet are freezing. Okay, so we are doing a spiritual reading for the sign of Virgo. I am doing a Power Oracle guidebook card, and then I'm going to read from the book. I did these, I did the first three on Monday, and it was just with Mercury in retrograde. It was just, yeah, I almost lost all three videos. It was a bit of a nightmare. All right, Virgos, I don't know if you guys are religious, but you guys got Mary. Mary and miracles. 3 plus 1 is 4. 31. All right, let's go ahead and read it. These have been quite interesting, by the way. All right. Sorry, if I seem like I can't read, it's because I don't have enough light. And let me see if I can open my window a little bit. Okay. All right. The Christian, yeah. See, the Christian goddess Mary, Mother of Miracles, has come to celebrate with you today. She is here to remind you of all the amazing wonders that are everywhere in your life right now. Look around you, especially at all the synchronistic events that have already taken place. Ever since you were born, events and opportunities have come together to support you, guide you, show you love, and present the world as you see it. Look closely and see the hand of the divine working on your behalf. You are a powerful co-creator, and so you are responsible and accountable for the thoughts, feelings, and beliefs that seed your field of dreams. Remember, miracles are uncanny evidence that from the invisible world, life springs into form without any reasonable cause for the effect. Mary gave birth as the great goddess was shown to do long before the Christian myth of Mary became real. She too proved herself to be the very essence of creation itself. In this moment, Mary reminds you of those miracles that you too can call into being. You don't need a cause or any evidential fact or calculation to believe and then see that miracle rise up in the conditions of your life. When Mary appears, you are reminded that you will never run out of miracles. Alignment message. Have you stopped believing in miracles? Do you think they are only for others or doubted their existence? Could it be you've been reading and watching the news too often and so finding yourself feeling powerless and despondent? Or has the dry spell of your life gone on so long you even stopped looking for water? Have no fear, for the goddess Mary, Mother of Miracles, has a message for you. This is all about your mindset. This moment is an opportunity to turn things around, and it begins with your thinking. What if you remembered that you repeated thoughts, feelings, and beliefs call the world into form? What if you recommitted to your co creative partnership with the divine and from there chose another way to experience your life? You have the power of Mary, the Mother of Miracles, running through your veins. She did not need the seed of a man from outside her to give birth to a miracle. In the same way, you don't need your outer world to change first. You don't need someone to rescue you, love you, or take you away. You are the only one you've been waiting for. You need only choose how you respond. You will respond to your current reality and focus one day at a time in a service to the miracle of life. What is for you has its own divine timetable. Your alignment task is to remember that. That's actually absolutely beautiful. All right, Virgos. I was getting so many downloads when I was reading that. All right, first and foremost, if you don't believe in miracles, then you're right. They're not real. You know why? Because things that you don't believe in are not going to happen for you. We tend to believe what we create, and what we create we believe, right? Oh, I have to see it to believe it. Okay. um that's not how magic works. Magic is everywhere. Magic is all over the world. And I feel for a lot of you Virgos, not to call you out, but I call bullshit. I feel like you guys have ran into people, places, and things that have awoken that magic in you, and instead of going to it, you got scared and ran away. Um, there was almost like a spark, and then there was a smothering of it. But I feel for a lot of you guys, there's an awakening happened. There's like a light that it got smothered, but it didn't go out. There's an ember of light that I'm seeing, almost like a charcoal that didn't go out. That has been the flame has been fanned somehow, some way, because it never went out. And that has continued to grow, and you can feel it now. You can feel it, and you have no idea where it came from. Maybe you do, maybe you don't, right? I'm also getting, with that movie, Bruce Almighty, in that movie, or not only in that movie, but I know it's everywhere, and I don't know if this is in the Bible, but it says, it says, be the change you want to be the change you want to see, right? Like everybody's asking for God to change this, to change that, but not a lot of people are willing to get up and make the changes, to go out and help people in need, to go out and help. You know what? You don't believe in miracles. Why don't you be the miracle? Go out and um, give of yourself, give of your time. Even if you don't have the finances, go out and give of your time, give to the homeless. Ask around and ask for blankets, and um, you know help serve food for the homeless. There's the Meals on Wheels. There's the giving time. Do philanthropy. Any kind of philanthropy work is giving of yourself. Yeah, we're in a time right now where nobody tends to give a shit, and there doesn't seem to be changes, and it seems like um we just keep going more into me, 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 right? Into a specific song. But we can always be that miracle. We can always be that change. And I feel like for whoever I'm speaking to, I feel like I straight up call bullshit. I feel like you see miracles all the time, but because there needs to be a change, there needs to be a pattern, there needs to be apathy. There's choices that are being made. There's choices and patterns that are being made, that have kept you in the same cycle. And so you feel like you're bored, but the truth is that you keep picking button B. It's like it looks different, it smells different, but it's the same. I'm going to pull out all your cards. So you're starting off with the Four of Wands. With harmony. There is a change in the wind coming, and I'm getting that movie with Mary Poppins. You know how in Mary Poppins, when there is disorder and there's just like apathy in the family, and the kids are a hot mess, and um there's a change in the wind, and even like that, the what is it, I can't remember what it's called. I know somebody's probably saying it to me, but I don't remember what it's called. It changes and it tells you what way the wind is going, right? What way the wind is blowing. um and then it switches, letting you know that the wind is changing, right? There's a wind coming in. And it's giving, Mary Poppins, where she comes in and helps, and she comes in and basically helps the family, the kids find a voice. She brings harmony to the family, right? But right now you are with the resilience. Resilience. You're starting off with the Nine of Wands. There is some resisting on your end. And then you have a Fool behind this, but with this Fool, I don't know if you can see, there's a bunch of, like, he's sitting here, but it looks like he's been sitting here for a while. There's a new beginning that's been meant to start for you, but it looks like you've been sitting there waiting for your new beginning for a minute. But I feel like you're at the wrong new beginning. Look, it says Yonkers, but somebody wrote nowhere over it. Um, uh, Sorry, I feel like a weight on my chest. That just started right now, and now my left ear is like plugged, and I've had Virgos. You've been sitting waiting for a new beginning, but you're at the wrong bus stop. And you're at the wrong bus stop because you're at the wrong mindset. This is going to take you nowhere. You're going nowhere with this mindset. You're trying to start over with the same mindset you had in the past. And that's not going to work. When you start fresh, you're supposed to start fresh with having learned certain lessons and having healed certain aspects. And I'm hearing you're trying to start over with bringing past thought patterns with you, and that's not going to bring you into alignment with who you need to be with, because the people, places, and things that you need to align with, you need to be open and flexible. Is the word amiable here? Is that the word I'm thinking of? I'm hearing control issues. I'm hearing control issues. And where you're going, look, my throat chakra is closing up. Also, issues with being vulnerable, speaking out. Um, these things need to be worked on. And I feel like they don't have to be worked on alone, but there's a sense of releasing control issues here. You cannot be in a higher caliber life and continue to show um, low energy, lower vibrational energy or behavior. You can't. You're going to hurt people that are coming in to help you, to heal you, that you're meant to be in relationships with and friendships with, that are you're not meant to have these kind of cycles with. You're not meant to have pain with. You're not meant to go around and round, or you're actually meant to have these different kind of lessons, these amazing, just, but there needs to be more openness. There needs to be harmony. There needs to be harmony, because I feel like you are starting to get there. You are starting to understand. You are starting to see, because you are coming into um, harmony. See, my ear is still plugged. The Two of Pentacles, there's an intersection. You have a choice here. That's interesting. This person looks like he's a student. He has his, or he works very hard. He's coming from work. He has his suitcase. He's coming and he's bringing some sunflowers or some kind of flowers, a gift to this woman who's wearing a white flowy dress. She looks like she's just in nature. Um, yeah. You have a choice to make. And I feel like this is a very big intersection. I feel like you've had a couple. I'm hearing this is the last big one that you'll have. Um, you are protected, but with the Two of Swords here, you're all caught up in your mind. Not knowing what choice to make. The interesting thing is that one of these swords is all bent, and the other one is perfectly fine sticking up. Almost like there is a path that's visible to you, and it's showing you the way with the Lovers here. Okay, so this is giving me Cancer vibes reading. Um, this is giving me that this is not as much as Cancer, but it is giving me a lot of similarities. It was almost like where there's a choice between revamping. I almost feel like there's an energy here where you're switching up not only the type of with with Cancer, it was a revamp on almost everything in their life, right? Friendships, relationships, health, all of that, right? Addictions, all of that. With you, I feel like there's a need or a want of revamping in relationships, in a business. I'm hearing there's a change that you want in a business, something that is yours, something that is meant for you, something that you love to do. Um, or that you're gonna love to do? No, something that you love to do. You have a lot of people in your ear, um, putting a lot of doubt. But whatever it is that you're trying to put your mind into, whatever it is that you're trying to set off onto a new venture, um, obviously, whenever you start something new, it's not going to be great at the beginning, but it is going to be worth it. This is something that's going to be absolutely worth it. I feel like you're starting to think differently. You're starting to did you see how I just kind of jumped up there like I had a fresh new idea? I feel like you're starting to come into harmony with yourself. You've been waiting for a new start and it's not coming, and it's because you've been really resistant to these changes. And it's because I feel like for a lot of you Virgos, you've been in a survival mode, but it's time to move out of that survival mode. I feel like the second that you change and you start to come out and start to go after what it is that you actually want, and for you it feels almost like these things are, there's almost like a stigma behind it, almost like they're not the usual, right? It's not what people do, and you've always done. Virgos are always, they're the sticklers of the book, right? and you're going off book here, and it feels very uncomfortable, but it's gonna be so freeing. It's gonna be freeing. I feel like the person that you're wanting to be with or are going to be with, the person that your soul is calling for, is off the books. The business, the business that you're wanting to start or are wanting to go into is, I'm not hearing fully off the books, but more off the books than it has been for any other job. Um, you expressing yourself, you seeing yourself raw and naked, and seeing yourself for the first time in a long time. Being different, because I feel like that was not something you were able to do safely. You didn't feel safe. You didn't feel like you had the space not only to express your creativity, but um, just to be different in your surroundings, in your relationships. And then you have the Four of Pentacles here with the Arsenal. I don't know, maybe some of you guys want to be a DJ or be a film editor or something. But there is here something with the Four of Pentacles, something that's just yours, something that is yours, that you can call your own. I'm feeling a very strong need and urge to want to let out a side of you that you didn't even know that you had, but has always been there. Okay, let's clarify the Nine of Wands. Change. You got the frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and birth of the new. What did I say? Letting go, resilience. You're holding on to things that no longer serve you. They no longer serve you. They're trying to bring you some in new delicious dishes that you've never tried before and are good for you and not going to give you heartburn, and you keep trying to get in the same old dish by a different name, and just try something new. Try something new. Set aside your pride. Let it go. Let go of the things that are not serving you. They are not serving you for a reason. They are not serving you for a reason. You feel apathy to life, but it's not because life is apathetic. Life is magic. Go outside and look at the trees. Look at the beauty of nature. Look at the mountains. How beautiful is that creation? The snow on the mountains. Well, I have mountains where I live, but I don't know where you live. But I don't know if that's my cat that's pissed, but go outside and see anything that has to do with nature, anything that has to do with a big ass building. What beauty, what beautiful mind had that idea to create such a beauty? Even a dress, Listen to a song, listen to that beautiful voice, that art that they're sharing with us. You have lost apathy for life because you keep ordering the same shit over and over and over again, and you're tired of eating the same shit over and over and over again. Okay, it's time to try something new. And if you don't have the courage, you're going to go nowhere real quick instead of going to Yonkers. The Four of Wands, communication. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balance exchange. Start listening with your heart instead of your ears. Okay. Start listening to the information not only that you think and that you take in. Like if you have a thought, I want to do this, don't filter it through your mind. Filter it through your heart. How does that make you feel? And allow you, put your ego to the side, allow it to filter it through your heart. Okay? Our egos will lie to us because our egos will filter through fear. Let's say a guy has a crush on a girl and they say, oh, I want to go talk to them. The first thing your brain is going to do, fuck that. I'm not going to get embarrassed. She's going to say no, she's going to do this, she's going to do that, right? It's going to filter, and then what happens? You don't go talk to them. You bypass that filter, meaning you might still hear those things, but you allow it to just be. And you allow your heart to just kind of filter that. Allow yourself to how you'll feel. Feel your heart. And also your instincts. Your instincts will also tell you. Instincts are your stomach, not your chest. By the way, if you feel here, that's anxiety. Don't listen to that either. Instincts are your stomach and your heart. Okay? Start listening with your heart. Bypass ego. Bypass ears. The Two of Pentacles. And that's true for everything. Even when you feel like somebody's lying to you, bypass your ears. Bypass what they're saying. And allow your body to tell you what's truth and what's not truth. The Two of Pentacles. Let's clarify the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles, heart chakra. The frequency of the heart chakra, the green flower of life, supports our capacity to love deeply and conditionally. Its healing properties harmonize the mind and the body. Yeah, what did I just say? Literally what I just say. The Two of Pentacles, there's an intersection here. Allow yourself to choose through your heart, not through ego, not through pride. Look, this person is bringing this other person. They look completely different. And he's allowing himself to bring her flowers, even though he knows that they might not be compatible. And there's an intersection here. Alchemy. The Two of Swords. The frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. I'm getting somebody holding a flower, one of those, I think, marigolds, and doing, she loves me, she doesn't. She loves me, she doesn't. Should I? Should I not? Bro, get up and go do something. Get up and alchemize. You cannot alchemize without pouring the potions. You cannot make the spells without grinding the herbs. Like, come on. That's not how alchemy works. You can't sit there on the toilet and hope that you can just make them come to me. Make $1 million come to me. With the Lover's interrogation, the frequency of interrogation supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. And that was clarifying the Lovers. With interrogation, I feel like it's just about learning what you like and what you don't like. It's about actually reaching learning what it is that you want and you don't want. What it is that, how can you know if you like something or don't like something if you don't actually get into it and get knee deep into it, right? Exchanging, interrogation, literally interrogation, the Lovers. Do you want to get into this? Do you want to be with that person? Interrogation. Let me get to know you. Let me get balls deep into this whatever I'm trying to learn. Let me see if I'll actually enjoy doing this. Let me try a practice run. Let me try this new subject if I want to go into school, right? The Four of Pentacles is passion. The frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies a hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within this intensity, moving us from chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up. Yeah. Finding passion in exactly what it is that you want, and then belief at the bottom. Finding passion in the things that you want is exactly what's going to help you get through, and changing those mindsets, allowing yourself to release yourself from ego. Ego is going to allow a lot of good, great things that are meant to happen for you. They're going to either push them back or not allow them to happen at all. Wait, what happened? Two came out. Discernment. Ascended Master Hilarion and Green Chrysophrase. I think I have some, but I don't know where it's at. And then you have Master number 333. So you could be seeing that a lot. Use your discernment about what you're feeling and what you're hearing and what you're seeing. Archangel Remiel and Aragonite. I do have some of that, but I don't know where it's at. Actually, I think it might be on the table. I think it's this one. Rest. Make sure you're resting enough. Make sure you're resting enough. You're getting enough rest. And then again, you got 444. So those are the two numbers which you might be seeing. 444 for me is the universe letting me know that I am being taken care of and I am being watched over. Anytime I see that, I know that they've got my back. Stillness, lack of movement. And one more for my Virgos. Uno más. Oh, come on. Oh, it doesn't want to. Okay, guys. We'll leave it at there. Yeah, because it is in reverse. All right, we'll leave it there, Virgos. I love you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Talk to you soon. Bye.